Welcome to episode 1 of In the Cut podcast, sponsored by We Are Vital Entertainment Wave. I'm your host, Chris. Next to me, I have a miss. I left my wig at home. Where's Kenny? Destiny here with me. I got my man in the back, Mike Lowry.
Yo.
Mike in the back. We got the resident buff man over here, Mr. Trey.
Yes, sir.
And we have the dancing Lion King himself, Simba.
Yes, sir.
So we're gonna start it off like this. Is pussy and dick a gift on Valentine's Day?
Hell nah.
No.
How is that a gift if you could get that daily?
I mean,
Facts.
you're right. It's not a gift, but it's like, it's a compliment. Feel me?
That ain't no compliment
The compliment's
either.
the gift that you gonna get, cause you feel me? Like, she get you some shit that's fire, and then she lay it on you fire. Valentine's Day is complete.
Nah, the only
But shouldn't it always be fire? What kind of pussy you getting?
He needs some milk.
The only way I would accept it as a gift is if you switch it up and did something you never do for me on that day.
You
you
better
gonna be tapping
backflip
and
on
shit?
this dick or something.
Nah, like on some 50 Shades of Grey shit. Like you can't just come at me with the regular same move.
It's the presentation.
Yeah.
But y'all niggas come with the same regular ass dick.
Niggas that you know. Yeah, definitely. You got these niggas over here.
What can y'all do with y'all dick? That's
Backflip.
so popular.
Backflip. My dick backflips and pussies.
Yo.
In case you didn't know.
These niggas is all talk.
That's what your pussy doing that? What?
You do.
What side? You just gonna turn it? What's gonna happen?
All y'all
What
gotta do is lay
What
there.
can you
All
switch
y'all
up? You
do
gonna
is
lay
lay
there and then just
Facts. Y'all just laid it. Y'all just laid it.
I feel attacked.
But now, is it a gift?
No, it ain't no damn
So
gift.
pussy's not a gift?
Hell no.
So pussy's not a gift.
It's
from
not
God.
a gift. Oh, it's a gift from God. It's a gift from God. It's an ATM.
Nah, you got my respect for that. I'm not even going. Nah, they gotta get their money somehow.
Alright, I ain't saying I'm selling pussy. Fuck out of
Nah,
here.
big facts.
You could get coin without giving pussy.
Now, hypothetically speaking,
Yes, sir.
you got a side nigga, you got a side bitch.
I don't do something.
How do you, hypothetically speaking, how do you give them their Valentine's Day gift? Do you sneak that in there?
I don't.
Hypothetically speaking.
No, I'm saying.
What's the
hypothetically speaking, you're not getting a gift.
There's no side piece, so therefore you're not
I
getting it.
second that.
You're not getting a gift.
Okay.
Nah, you gotta, hypothetically, if you got a side
Loyalty
piece,
is everything.
it's no way that you're getting a gift. Like,
Facts.
you should already know, unless you don't know your side piece, but you should know your side piece. And if,
Gotta have that
and if she don't know she's a side piece, I'll make them an excuse.
What's the excuse?
Yo, I had work, like I couldn't make it, or like,
Right, it's 24 hours.
send a call or a
Right,
text
it's
or
24
something.
I mean, I always used to.
I don't got a ready
I always used to hit him with the. I don't
Or give
celebrate that.
them, or give them the gift before. Yo, I gotta work tomorrow. I get you the gift now, or I give you a card now.
Y'all gotta watch them.
I always hit him with the. I don't celebrate that.
I don't celebrate.
I don't celebrate that.
Oh, he bringing religion into it. That's
I don't celebrate that.
God watching you. Just know that.
Y'all speaking.
He probably give you dash from up in her.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't celebrate that.
Y'all showing y'all
Cut it out. We don't celebrate that.
That's what I'm saying.
Cut it
There's no
out.
side piece. I'm loyal.
So now,
Yes, sir.
let's run that back. Trey.
This ain't no side piece looking like this.
Go ahead. Trey, is Valentine's Day for men or for women? Or can it be for both?
I feel Valentine's Day could be for both. You know, I feel like it's a day where a man shows his woman how much he appreciates her, as my man Will just brought this here. And it's a day where a woman can say, you know what, I'm going to share this day with my man as well. So I feel like it's for both.
Wonderful. So even if Valentine's Day is not for, it is for men or it is for women,
Right?
it can also be for your friends as well. So here we have
Yes, sir.
our We Are Vital Entertainment Wave gift basket giveaway that we will be doing. All you have to do is like, share our post when that comes in soon. Share the podcast and make sure you tag us. Make sure you tag us. So as you see, we have this gift basket that I definitely made. We have candies, we have chocolate, we have hearts, we have bears,
Don't forget
we have
candles.
candles.
Come
We
on.
have candles. This is a free basket that we are giving away to you.
Free
To you.
99.
Anybody gonna give it to me?
This is a baby making basket.
Even if you don't want this big ass,
That basket right there, it might make you. It might be.
even if you don't want this big ass basket, you can take everything out and still use it and give it to Give it to your side piece. Give it to the other side piece. Give it to a couple
No
of people.
side piece. Give it
Come
to.
on.
We gotta give them their ideas so they can get the basket. Some people got side pieces and they need to win this.
You right.
You know what? They might not want that. This big ass card. That's what we got. We got a big ass card we gonna throw in there. Already got some shit in here. Just got some shit in with a big ass card. Big ass card with the basket.
I don't think they sold, bro.
They showing up.
They sold. That's okay. Thank you to our CEO, Wilfred.
Yes,
All
sir.
right, now, running from that, it is Black History Month.
Yes, it is.
Yes, sir.
There are a lot of figures that we look to in media, whether you want to or not.
Right.
And now there's two of them that's having beef right now.
Who beefing?
That's Nicki and Meek. They talking real spicy on Twitter. And she got on him quick, started talking about Twitter fingers, and he came back at her and brought up that rape case that her brother got that shit and do about.
I don't know. I feel like it's not even real beef, man. I feel like
It's a publicity stunt.
yeah, cause look,
Is it?
you got Nicki, right? Who's been on the decline for how long? And then you got Meek, who got out of jail not too long ago.
But he's already on his way up. He don't need this.
But you never know. These celebrities, they be out here gold chain this, gold chain that. In all reality, their bank account be on zero.
Nah,
Okay.
I think for Meek it's more of an ego thing. Cause you know they just had the run-in with fiance or husband now. So of course you gonna feel attacked cause you went from Meek to him. Now she coming at you crazy, you gotta defend yourself.
Whether we feel we in Meek position or not, what it seems like is that they still have feelings for one another.
Big fact.
That's why there is so much tension that they're having these conversations on social media. In the
Yes,
first place,
sir.
we already saw the outbreak of what happened in the store, and now they jumping on Twitter and they still go back and forth with each other, like get off each other's dick, or as Nicki would say, Meek is on Drake's dick right now.
Ooh, I would say that if I was in Meek's position, I think I would ignore Nicki. Only because I feel Meek has been working with Jay. He's been doing everything after he got out of prison. He's making blackmails. Hey, big yourself up, do this, do that. You're kind of going against everything you're doing. Like,
But you know, sometimes when you ignore things, that's when people start to believe it, especially with celebrities.
What do
When
you
you
mean?
don't have a voice.
right, but in Meek's situation, every picture he's taken so far, his girl, whatever, is pregnant,
Milano.
he's showing that, yo, I'm doing my thing here, you know, I'm growing.
Is he showing I'm doing my thing, or is he talking to his ex on Twitter?
Like, if you think about it, that's like us. If you're doing your thing, you're going up. Somebody come at you like that in public. As much as Meek doing his thing, he still got that. You talking?
He got that attitude.
He got that attitude. But when it comes to the Twitter and social media accounts, his pictures and everything and Jay talks for itself. You don't even have to
At
talk.
the end of the day, I love Nicki, but Meek left his dirt bike tracks on that pussy. So, going from
That's
there,
fucked up.
recently Tom Hanks' son Chett Hanks, he's been in the media, and within our cancel culture, everybody's going at him because he's been racially, appropriating,
Culture vulture.
culture vulture to all the Jamaicans, speaking in patois.
Internet gone mad. Booyaka, booyaka.
In his defense, he wants to see it as it's equal.
It's not.
How
It's equal because why should somebody like Lil Nas X have the opportunity to branch off into what's that thing called? Country music, and he's not allowed to enjoy a format in patois.
In my opinion, if you weren't born in that culture already, and you coming out the culture with that horrible video he had out, coming out the store, talking, like for example, like me, I have Jamaican family members, I have Jamaican, like, it's in my blood, but I wasn't raised in the culture, I wasn't born in Jamaica, patois is not a language for me. You would not catch me out here trying to do something like that.
Difference between the culture and making music because you could be from any culture and make any branch of music.
Yeah,
That's
Like he's saying, like if you weren't born into that, if you're not from there, you shouldn't be trying to mimic him. Like
now here's my question for you, Mike: Is Chet coming from a place where he knows he's wrong and he shouldn't be doing this and trying to speak out against it, or which I believe he's very pure and unknowledgeable about these certain things? He's bringing up that discussion in the first place. Remember, he's coming from a family that has money.
Right. You're coming from a family with like money, you should be able to use your money and your resources to do background checks. Like, yo, is this okay? Is this appropriate? Not just get on social media and then be mad at the backlash.
All right,
Everybody
question,
don't have
though.
that knowledge though. Like you gotta understand. I feel like he's coming from a good place, and he really doesn't. He really doesn't like now that everybody brought the negative energy to him. He now understands that it was wrong. Like
I don't think that's just wrong. He just wants to understand. He said he's got nothing but love from Jamaicans, and even in the comments, when you look on the shade room, Jamaicans are commenting saying it's really the Americans that's hating. So is it really just us as Black Americans that's really going against him because we're so quick to cancel something?
But that's what I wanted to bring up. That's like us, to be honest, in Spanish culture. Like us hanging around them all the time. We may say a Spanish word, say a Spanish this. They don't come at us. You know? Stuff like stuff like that. Like they'll find that funny. They'll be like, oh, you listen to that, and they'll bring us in. Like,
one question: why do Spanish people fertile as fuck?
Okay, all right.
wait,
Time out.
It's not sazon.
Pause that. Stay on the topic. Stay on the topic.
Hold on. You're not.
So if we going to get back to this racial topic, let's get to the coronavirus. There's a lot of racial bias going on with Asian people or Chinese people, Japanese people, when you see them all over. With that being said, I personally understand why they're all upset, but here's another question I have. If supposedly they were the ones to bring the viruses over here, why these masks ain't working that they always wear it? Because they wear it all the time before they even got here.
Them hands too.
Okay.
Think about that. You was breathing.
Now we all take city buses. Well, I drive them.
I still get on the bus.
Man, this is in the background dying. Okay, yo, alright. Putting the mask on, right? Before I put my mask on, I might have like did one of these and then I put it on. Yeah, I got it covered up here, but like it's the rest of me sterilized and clean.
Right, but the real question is, are you wearing the mask to keep it in or to keep from getting it? So a lot of people are coming at them like, yo, y'all wearing a mask, but it's y'all. Like, what you trying to protect? Like, you trying to protect yourself from us when it's
we ain't do nothing.
But that's kind of a little bit being a little racist, because it's like,
high key,
like, because not everybody that's Asian is gonna have a coronavirus.
Yeah.
Well, in the first place, why the fuck are they eating bats?
Yeah, I'm about to say it came from the food. But look, in Asian culture, every animal
Is edible? Yeah.
Cats, dogs, rabbits, you name it. Heat kills all germs, okay?
You say heat kills all germs. So you eat it regardless.
That busting ass rat.
Let me ask you a question. Would you eat a cricket?
Yes.
Good
Yes,
cricket.
Will. Next episode, CEO Will has crickets from Africa that he brought back from his hometown, Burkina Faso.
Chocolate
On
crickets.
next episode,
You know what?
Teriyaki
Teriyaki
crickets. Some crickets.
It's just like when the Ebola virus came out and everybody was looking at black people like this.
Everybody coming at Africans.
Oh, look.
Ebola.
Every time.
Ebola.
Every time.
Ebola.
Every time. All right. But what I'm saying,
Alright, jumping from that, Trey. We're jumping into a new segment that we're going to be starting off. It's called Trey's Question of the Day. Trey, what you got for us today?
It's Valentine's Day coming up. You know, you want your girl, you want to be laid up. You want to do what to do.
Yes, we are.
So the question is, fellas, ladies too, on how you like it.
I was about to say, what am I, little boy?
Well,
When your girl's done and you're home,
mm-hmm.
do you eat it fresh out the shower, or do you wait till it get a little twang to it?
I'm not getting
a little
started.
twang.
A little twang. No, this is if how you like yours eaten.
You want to wash your pussy first?
Or you want to
give him that aftertaste.
Garlic, adobo, sazon.
No, let's start it up, Mike. You want a little twang?
Why you have to tell me?
Mike, you want a little twang to the dang? What?
If she fresh out the shower. Wow. If she fresh out the shower. Fresh out the shower, we're gonna eat it, but unless she didn't come from like the gym sweating her ass off or working somewhere where she's sweating all day, you can eat it. But obviously you want to finger it or you want to smell it regardless. And if that's your girl, you're gonna do it.
First of all,
I bet any one of y'all do it.
if we go in the shower together, then I'm now, if we come back from Valentine's Day, she got her dress on, I'm feeling her, it's looking nice. Rip that thing off and go,
Amen.
So, you got both.
How much energy she likes to exert during the day. So if she come home from work,
What if she's exerting more?
No, but see, this the thing though. Me and her communicate
What if
all
it's a busy?
day.
It's a busy day.
No, don't create scenarios.
He know what that energy do.
So I know when she get home, that pussy is going to taste like African care product, and I know it's gonna be so fresh out the shower or from work, she can get this work. You feel me?
You eating a little twang or fresh out the shower? Which one?
Yeah, boy.
This is gang up on Trey. I just wanted to ask the
Hey,
question.
man. You asked the
All
question.
right. So for me, you know, it don't matter. Anytime, anywhere, any day.
Oh, it don't matter.
It don't matter.
He's wild.
Anytime.
You eating phone?
Oh.
Pussy?
Oh, we
so
know
bad.
Domo, Cecil, Lowry's.
Nah.
Little Plain.
His girl's
Even if
friend.
it's
So this is
dog.
one of Laurie's already.
Sis came home from jail 5 days.
Jail.
5 days.
5 days in jail.
You eating that?
No wash. 5 days after jail. That's the.
You know, sis came from a 16-hour shift, but working for sanitation. You eating that?
But you see, that's 16 hours. But she's sweating. But that means she was missing me, right? So that means the wetness is gonna wash away.
Hell no.
Oh, you nasty.
Nah.
Nigga, so when you so anyway, I don't care. It could taste like gum. It could taste like salt. It could taste like both. I'm doing it.
Salty Dove. That's how Trey likes it.
Alright, so for you.
For you.
Yeah,
Would you rather girls?
yeah.
I know some girls who like a lot of salt on their fries. If you know what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm saying.
So if you go down on your man and it's a little twangy.
Yeah, that's the first
I
thing.
was getting that.
If I go down on my man,
Because y'all be like, these niggas not sick.
On the first flick, you taste a little salt,
listen, I'm already down here, baby.
Oh, I respect that. Oh, you just basically like, you see the double standard, we all look at Trey, you are disgusting.
Yeah, right.
She says it, oh, this is wonderful.
Salute her. Because she's a soldier, okay?
So jumping it back to that Javonte Davis controversy, like here's my question: whether it's Javonte or someone like Floyd Mayweather, I don't know what it is with boxers. There has been stories of them with domestic violence, but they've all gotten away with it.
He hemmed her up like she owed him money. Like, that's where my $5.
Give me your fucking money!
Wait, but on this topic, we don't know what happened. We don't know like if she
Well,
told
we
him
know they're in
not-
public.
But
We know
if
he got arrested.
But when she said, "I'm home sleep," and she posted a snap, or a friend posted a snap, and he like, "What you mean you home sleep?"
So what you're telling me is that
It's
because
okay
she
to-
lied to him, it's okay for him to come in
No,
and
it's
wild
not.
out.
It's never okay to wild out like that.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Just saying, we don't know. Like,
Male or female, you should not be putting hands on anybody.
Don't touch me, bitch. So do you think she not that she stays with him, but do you think that nothing comes out after this? Nothing happens with this altercation?
Oh
at
no,
all?
it's just
That's
gonna
it?
turn into a meme, and it's gonna fade away. Cause this generation
That's
is
what happens.
funny. It's
And
funny.
he just gonna be mindful of his surroundings.
Now, recently, we did lose a legend in Kobe Bryant in a helicopter accident. We lost Kobe, his daughter, and multiple people that were part of his organization with the basketball team. So 3 little girls also died on this helicopter crash. So with that being said, this is something that caused mass hysteria through the entire not even just the United States, people in China, people in Italy, because Kobe's foreign as well. So recently, Gayle King had Lisa Leslie, a former WNBA player, WNBA legend, also one of Kobe's best friends, on her show, interviewing, and asked her a question if she believes that his legacy would be tarnished because of the rape case from years ago, one that he did beat. But why should she have even brought up that question? And then we have Oprah, on the other hand, Gayle's best friend, who's defending her friend.
my thoughts on that is that I think Gayle's in the wrong. She should have never brought that out. Just like I think everybody feels this way. If you really wanted to ask that, this man was here for several years, won
Amen.
several championships. You could have came to him and asked him, you know?
Yeah.
So when he passes and we're mourning his death, the girls, the family that was on there, that's the first question you're gonna ask.
she believes that the media production, her team, are the ones that threw her under the bus for posting that portion of the question. At the end of the day, you asked that question.
You know how media works. You work in media.
Facts.
You
Yes.
know whatever you say or do is going to be zoomed in on. So, in my head, you purposely ask that question. You purposely put yourself out there. Because you know how the media works.
Yeah.
Your friend owns media.
So now, even with that, so simple.
You know?
Oprah, who just did Survivor Neverland and act against Michael Jackson, for what we see that as, is now defending the comments of Gayle. Do you think that Oprah is really going after our black community and tearing us down?
I feel like there's a hidden agenda here, because we talking about Oprah, the same woman who used to like support and be up there cheering for these same celebrities.
You don't get a car.
But now, when some turmoil done came up, now she's on the other side of the fence.
We as black people see her on the Mount Rushmore of influential black people in media.
She's not up there for me.
She's going now. Now I think she is gone a bit. Like she's no longer. Not to say that she wasn't there, but it's to the point where it's like you keep tearing us down. Why aren't you attacking Harvey Weinstein?
Yeah.
Why aren't you attacking the white Hollywood? Why aren't you attacking them? Why aren't you coming at them?
Facts.
We have to come together as black people and all just love each other. We don't do that enough. We're quick to have our jokes and whatever, but we also need to learn how to love each other, be there for each other. And even with that, speaking of love, it is still Valentine's Day coming up. And we have been partnering with my good friend Ashley, CEO of My Minx Blink, and she also has a Valentine's Day basket that we are giving away for free. All you have to do is follow us, follow her, like our posts, share the posts, make sure you tag us, make sure you tag My Minx Blink as well, and you can get this lovely bear in the box for free from our CEO Will. He has that for us. It has some candy in there, has some nerds, and it has free lip gloss up in that bitch. So
My lip gloss is popping.
my lip gloss is blue. I saved it in my locker.
Come on.
I didn't have a locker on that one. That's her birthday. If you have any questions that you want to ask us and we want us to answer on the podcast, please do so. DM us, let us know. Right here, ask the questions. We probably gonna be pointing to something. Hopefully something down here.
It could be there.
It's
It could be
down
there.
here.
It
Then you
could be
just
there.
be looking at. Right, it's time for a segment I would like to call "Time to Roll Up." So we are going to play a game.
I got 5 on it.
I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke.
I don't, because I'm broke.
Alright.
But on each episode, we will have a specific game. And then from that game, whoever the winner is gets to choose the challenge for the next podcast episode. Even if they're not on the episode, they still get to choose the challenge. So today's game is Time to Roll Up. So, Mr. CEO Wilfred, thank you. We have fruit roll-ups. Eat the whole thing. Pause, you gotta swallow it too.
Hey, yo, what the
Go. It's a joke. I know you don't do it. It's a joke. All right. If you are, Mikey won that, so you get to choose for next week. The game. Fuck.
Actually, you just have to put it in your mouth.
Well, we all know the rules. If you are a singer, you're a rapper, or you make beats, you're an unsigned artist, you could be a part of our unsung artist of the week. We're gonna have that on every episode of the podcast. At the end of the episode, we'll highlight you. Today we have Keith Counting, one and only from Queens, New York. My friend Kwani, used to play football with him in high school. That was my co-running back. The song for today is called Red Zone. Last but not least, we really ask for you guys to like, share, subscribe, comment, engage with us, ask us questions that we could answer on the podcast, but definitely engage with us. We're a black-owned business. This is Black History Month, so if you don't do it, God is watching. So is Martin Luther King, because he's also up there. So
Whitney
watch
watching
it.
too.
Just do it!
Alright. Thank you for watching In the Cut Podcast episode 1. Y'all have a blessed day. Thank you.
How about gang shit? Put some diamonds on it, now my neck froze. Just every step of Fetty, that's a dress code. Maybe G-Stars and some retros. They know we finna score, we in the red zone. Put some diamonds on it, now my neck froze. Just every step of Fetty, that's a dress code. I'm the youngest nigga with a vet flow. My pieces always hand school metro.